Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the gun report for a massive game against Brighton at home. Brighton started off really well. The win over I think it was Everton and Man United. Might not have been Everton, I'm not sure on that. But these are the injuries: Tomiyasu, Tierney, and Jesus. And I think big injuries for them is probably Solly March. This is the form. So they just beat Crawley Town in the obviously in the Carabao Cup. I think we got drawn to I can't actually remember who we got drawn to, but it's not for a couple of weeks. They beat Man United and Everton yet. We beat Aston Villa and Wolves, so I mean we should be going in the favourites. Just as long as we can continue to play how we've been playing. Brighton are obviously always going to give us a challenge, especially with their form, just beating Man United. This is the table. Man City sitting first. Brighton, Arsenal. I'll go through it. Liverpool and Tottenham. So we're already starting to see 4 of the 5 teams we expect to be up in the top 5 are already there. So that's already starting to form. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest have had a good start. They've gone undefeated. Didn't really want to do that. Anyway, let's go to our build our own 11 squad. Last time it went all weird, but let's just see how we go. Rye has to be in goals. He made some fabulous saves, and we've always known him for being a good distributor, but now he's really becoming a great saver of the ball. At right back, you have to have Ben White. He didn't play his best last week, but he was very good, so keep him there. Saliba at right back. Gabriel. No reason to change that up. Oh, whoops. Not you. I can just go down this. Gabriel. Left back, I think it has to be Timber. He's actually looked really good when he's in fielding. And creating a back three with Gabriel, Saliba and White, it's so good. They're all so solid defensively. Timber stepping up into midfield, he's probably the most technical out of those players, and it really works well. And also, I need to mention something. The signing of Mikel Merino has been announced. I mean, yeah, massive for Arsenal. But anyway, I reckon Partey will start in that centre mid role. Merino might come on off the bench. I'd like to see that. And then Rice, obviously. More attacking. We saw that Rice was getting into really high areas of the pitch last game. Martinelli, I need something big from you. I feel like we've been lacking that recently. Havertz at striker, and then Saka on the right. But yeah, from each player, I think Martinelli's under the most pressure. I think you could see Trossard easily starting this game, and I think we need a left winger. If we can go and find someone who can play in that front, those 3 positions, this window, then that'll be massive for our squad, and it'll just boost everything. But yeah, this is the team that I think we'll go with. It's the same as what we put out on the park last week. Massive game. I think Saka on the right has to have a big game. We beat them twice last season, 3-0 away and 2-0 at home. So yeah, it's a big game. I feel like this could be a tight game. I feel like I'm going to go for 2-1 win. I feel like we'll score one inside the first half, and we'll go 1-0 up, and I think they'll get one back in the second half, but then we'll find one maybe late in the game. But I think that's pretty fair. I don't really know what else to talk about. So back to the Premier League here. Let's have a look at some of the matches over this weekend. Obviously, we've got Arsenal versus Brighton. We also got Brentford versus Southampton. I think Brentford have to win that. It's a massive game for both parties. Everton versus Bournemouth. Again, I think Bournemouth are currently in a better position than Everton, but especially with Everton having injury to Branthwaite, that really just makes their defence a bit lacklustre. Ipswich versus Fulham. Ipswich kicked the first against Man City, but they kind of crumbled away from there. But I think Ipswich have a good chance against Fulham. But I do think Fulham will still win. Leicester versus Aston Villa. Leicester have actually started off well. They've been competitive in their games. But I think Aston Villa have to win that. They look so good with their new signings. I know Morgan Rogers, even though he's not a new signing, he's really stepped into that role. With kind of DRB missing, and he's played really well. Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. Obviously, Wolves just lost to Chelsea 6-2. So they'll be low on confidence, but I think that could go either way. But I think Wolves should win it. It could be a draw though. City should beat West Ham. Chelsea should beat Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace haven't started off the way they would have liked. Lost to Brentford and then I think lost to West Ham. Newcastle versus Tottenham. That could be a good game, and Man United versus Liverpool is always going to be a good game. But I think Liverpool should win that. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the Gun Report, and I'll see you guys in the next game. In the next one. Bye bye.